We got air on the way out, and that was great.
Yeah. Oh, you know, it's like the second corner in. I knew which way that one went.
I forgot about that. You don't know what's coming.
No.
Oh, no.
It was good. Round 6 of the ARA National Championship. Once again, I found myself in the Subaru seat, in the passenger seat again, this time with Travis Pastrana in the ARA25 WRX L. A lot of letters, something like that. It is the limited 4-wheel drive car that Travis is driving this year.
Now let's start with what's the same. We have the same Yokohama tires on this car, so technically the same amount of traction. We got basically a stock turbo, but we have a turbo. This WRX engine actually got a lot more torque than anyone was expecting, so that's pretty fun. You know, we got basically the same window, but here, come on in here. We got the sequential gearbox. And this is something that everyone's like, well, I thought you were trying to make it as less expensive as possible. And talking to the team, not only is the sequential cool and fun for like the motocross racer and people that, you know, don't shift at that high level all the time. If you're in a dog box, a lot of times I went when I was first starting and I blow up the transmission. You go from, you know, 5th to 2nd or do something like that. Sequential, really simple, really fun. Everyone feels like they're a hero. Motocrossers do really well with that. Now we do have a wing on the back. I'm not 100% sure it does anything, but it looks cool. And yeah, that's pretty much my limited car. Oh, so the geometry is the same, but we have these R53 suspension that we've been working on to develop. Now we sent the jump pretty big and actually probably could have sent it bigger. So definitely even with the stock, you know, geometry on the frame and a couple inches less travel than we have in the open car, and we're still able to take it really fun. And part of the cool thing about this is that it's an easy to drive car. It really just, it slides around so nice. So the more stock that a car is, the more production a car is, the less precise you have to be. Everyone thinks they want to go to the open car. That car is very difficult to drive. You go to a WRC car, even more difficult to drive. This thing makes everyone a hero. It's a good time. Check it out.
I've been watching Travis race for years and years. I mean, my first rally I ever went to, Travis was there competing. So to be able to hop in the passenger seat with him here, experience a somewhat new car this year with Travis. It sounds like they got a lot of the kinks worked out. Fresh springs on there. They're tidying it up, so I think it's time for me to hop in the car.
All right.
Figuring it out?
Yeah, I got a kind of small head. Sorry. Perfect. Oh,
yeah.
Snug. Are we good? All right, let's
Okay, good to go.
So, I've done 2 runs on most of this course. Everything looks the same, and there are some wide open 6s with big trees and narrows.
Okay. I heard we got some new springs as well.
We do have some new springs. We're gonna try the softer setup that we've never tried before. It's gonna be great. Okay. You're gonna love it.
New road, new springs, new everything. Let's go for it.
This is it's pretty cool. It's with the limited car, it handles pretty well. It goes pretty good. It has slides really well, and these roads, I thought it was going to bring the power down a lot more, but it has a lot of torque in these new WRX. So very, very excited. I'm making a lot of progress on just trying to make this as durable as we possibly can for as less expensive as we can possibly do it for. So awesome. Thanks to Subaru, and you have some fun out there.
Soft springs on.
Oh, it's going to be interesting.
Wait, is your butt back? You poor thing!
I've been in tighter seats.
Sorry.
As long as my legs don't go numb, I'll be fine.
Oh, I'm so happy I can't even feel my arms.
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah, there we
better.
go.
Yeah, that's way better.
Right down bottom, it's got really good torque coming out. You know, it doesn't have like, it's not the same as the open cars, but you know, you can still rip pretty good through this stuff, you know?
Yeah. Feel real nimble.
I like the softer setup really. It's pretty good. A little bit of oversteer, but not too bad at all for this. It's really quite nice. So we're a little lower than we have been. So it might hit a few rocks around there, but
the softer springs dipping a bit more.
Yeah, I actually got a lot more traction. So we're not. I'm not sliding nearly as much as I was the last time up. So we're actually under driving a lot of this where we could have. I thought we were sliding a little bit more before, you know. Now there's been a big rock in this. I think I got it out the last time. When it comes through right. Hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, nope, there it is. it's a super fun car, and it slides a lot. Like, obviously this is it's a little thicker, so it doesn't slide quite as much, but like this car is usually, it's really easy to kind of, like, you can put it in a slide, keep it sliding, or turn it if you need to. You can use the brakes. Whereas like the open car, as soon as you're pitched it, you're turning. So you got to be very, you know, very precise with that car. Where this one's, you know, pretty lax actually.
It was great.
Yeah.
I mean, feelings coming back in my legs.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
We're a little bit different in height.
Thanks for letting me borrow the seat. We got air on the way out.
How cool does that feel?
And that was great. But then the way back, I don't know if
It gets light.
on the way back, did you mean get air when we were kind of on the angle there?
Yeah. Oh, you know it's like the second quarter in. I knew which way that one went.
I forget, he's got no notes to know what you get. I forgot about that. You don't know what's coming.
No. You guys told me there was no jump, so to get that much angle and that much air, I was like, oh, okay, is this good? We're good. Yeah.
I didn't think of that. I got the notes. I know, like,
Yeah.
mine says jump, whereas it, oh no.
It was good. It's like,
Did you like the corner crest corners? How did they feel?
Yeah,
like the flicking into the.
flicking in was great. It's great to feel how forgiving it is. Like, I've assumed it would be more stringent than like Brandon's car, but it's still really forgiving. Like, you can throw in a lot of angle, you can over slow and still like set a good angle and carry some pace, so it's not like you're over slowing and just driving it out. Like, you can still have fun, which,
And it's pretty fast too.
yeah, really fast.
Like on the straights and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of the car? I mean, that's like driving it. Yes, it doesn't have the raw speed, it doesn't get up to speed quite as quick, but I still feel like it's a full rally car. It's still, it handles good, it hits the jumps, you can pitch it over the corners. Like, it's something that I've been having a lot of fun just kind of figuring out. Like, and it's a lot less scary because it floats more. With that, the other car will just track through it. Where this one, some of the maxes that we had on like the downhill sections, we're going the same speed, but we're just like backing it in. Where with the Aero, the cars just, they really sit, that's awesome. But this is fun.
It seems like you have to be much more precise almost with that, where this is kind of a little more forgiving and you can be more flamboyant with the driving style and throw it around. This should kind of be the peak in some ways for, I think, in the class of where we're at for some of the roads we have in America. Like, American roads are sometimes faster than some of the other roads. I don't know if, would you share that
No,
sentiment?
100%.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's not a sentiment, it's fact.
Okay.
We have some of the greatest roads, but anything that can slow it down without taking the excitement away from the crowd and the driver to show the flair and the sideways. And this car, I feel like I can drive this car sideways as quick as I can drive it straight, which is just not something you can do with an Aero car for sure. And the torque, I mean, it's very similar after, like when we went over that jump sideways and lands in the sand, and you still have the power to pull it back straight. Another couple runs down, I could have scared you real good, but thank you for coming with. Just as a platform, I'm excited to at least attempt to go down this road and say, how can we get more people in a solid class racing for a championship in ARA? And I think this is, in my opinion, a way that I can find sponsorship and funding to continue rallying for many more years. So hopefully that's the same for more people.
In an ideal world, where would you like to see this car as a platform in a year?
So I think the biggest thing is to figure out, race against a top Rally 3 driver and see, okay, where are we comparatively? Are we faster motor-wise? Are we as good on the chassis? Like, where do we need to be? Because ideally, we want this to be competitive with Rally 3, and that's, for me, that's a big one. It's how can we get, these cars as affordable as possible, legal in the US, and have the most fun as we can with as many people as we possibly could.
How do the fans support that account? Look at the regular fan that's watching on the sideline. Help this program take off.
The biggest thing was our first Super Special. I thought we were gonna get laughed out of the house. We went to PIR, and we went and we didn't put the street tires on, which everyone else put for the. It might have been second or 2 seconds at the end, and we came sliding through the corners, and the crowd reacted. They were like, that car is so fun, it's so sideways. And I'm like, okay, we didn't lose any time. We actually had some good times at PIR. We had a lot of fun, and the crowd wasn't like, oh, that's so much slower. It was like, you know, you got to think it's $100,000 per tenth of a second after you get to a certain level.
Yeah.
Like, how many tenths of a second do you notice from outside the car? Don't get me wrong, that thing is freaking. So this is actually not only fun and easier, but it's actually over the long haul for the years, probably less expensive. You know what? If we can get some drivers from all over, and it's that feeding point. So I don't feel like there's a lot of routes to get to the top class in ARA right now, and you can see because there's not a lot of drivers that are in that. We have some of the best, and Brandon's proved that. You know, even going over to Finland, racing with some of the best drivers in the world, and you know, running right up there. He can drive, so that's pretty cool. I have so many people that are like, oh, if I had your car, I could kick your, like, all my, you know, and this is kind of that opportunity to say, hey, you know, racing is always be expensive, but if you've done well in business, if you have sponsorship from your other sports, hopefully even rent a car after we get more of these cars built and be like, okay, let me see if I can catch this bug. Let me see if I can find some sponsorship, and let me go race with some great drivers and have a lot of fun at some of the best roads in the world.
You think you put your guys in at the Grand Ohio last year?
Definitely not. Sorry. No, Jim York here. No, Jim really does.
No.
Yeah, I would. We're gonna start at a lower spec for those guys, maybe even lower than we started. I don't know. What's spec B? I think this is the car for the people that have been rallying for a while, that are driving something, and they want to see if they have what it takes, and if they are good enough to maybe make that next step, and to get that sponsorship to do that, you're going to have to prove yourself in a car that's capable of running with other competitive cars.
Sounds exactly like what I'm looking for, to know if I got the next steps.
Yeah, I'd like to see you in this thing.
Yeah,
Let's
for
go.
sure, yeah. Just got done with the ride here with Travis in the limited car. Travis, tell me about it.
Well, it's a lot of fun. I'd say we were a little sideways over a couple of the jumps, but you held your lunch well. You didn't pee in a receipt, and I think we're all good.
I did eat a hot dog before, so it was a little weird. Thank you, Travis.